welcome to field level at Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the 2025 College Football National Championship. And I'm giving you a behind-the-scenes look all around field level at this stadium. As you can see, the Ohio State locker room and ESPN compound, that's down there. We're going to end right around that Ohio State locker room and where the Buckeyes will take the field at tonight's national championship game. But first, I'm going to walk you around and let you see all the other stuff down here that you don't normally get to see. Here we got locker rooms for the cheer squads. Those are Atlanta United locker rooms. The soccer team that plays here, the cheerleaders are borrowing those locker rooms for tonight's game. This is the Delta Sky360 Club. This is the high rent district. If you have more than a few bucks, you can get yourself in here, access to private bar, all that kind of stuff, plus a seating area, and walk out here, you'll get a view of the stadium from in here. Fancy ceiling there. Walk out now onto the field. Just to give you a look at the view from the high roller district. Got some drums playing somewhere. This is the view. This is not a great view, even though you're very close to the field. You do have the team benches in the way, so we'll walk back under here where it's not so loud. Give you a look inside again at prices. They keep the prices here a little more reasonable than you would sort of expect at a super luxury area of the stadium. That's one of the things that they made a point to do when they built this stadium. Let's keep the concession prices a little more in line with reality than your typical in-stadium experience. Here's a look inside some more of the luxury area down here. Got all their own private concessions here. We'll go back out now to the hallway outside, where we'll hopefully not be quite so loud. Let you see the rest of the downstairs area. More concessions over there as well. Alright, so we're going to head out here, back out to the hallway here. Now, a little quieter here. So that was the Delta Sky360 Club. If you have the means, I highly recommend it. Now we're back kind of behind the scenes here. They have these signs all over the stadium to show you which way are you going, where are you going, how are you going. So now we're headed towards the Notre Dame locker room, the digital photographer media workroom, and some other areas. And what's amazing is you can go in pretty much any stadium hallway underneath it, and they all kind of look a little like this. They have some different stuff down here, but they all look a lot like this. A lot of cinder block, a lot of garage doors, a lot of conduits carrying wires. It's all kind of pretty much all of these. You do have a bunch of different stuff down here. Tanks. I'm going to guess that's CO2 for the pre-game stuff, but a lot of carriers for video monitors that they bring around. Again, another one of these signs showing you, because it does look fairly identical down here, so you can sort of get lost and forget where you are. That's why they have all that signage. So we're coming out here, and this is where we're coming up to. The photo workroom's going to be on our right. There will be a hallway down to a tunnel down to the field on the left. There's a stage that they'll wheel out at some point during the game. Up here is the northwest tunnel, tunnel number 1. There's a garage door that is sometimes closed and sometimes open. it is open. So there's a view of the field right there. Over here, this is the digital and photographer workroom, digital media workroom. This is where I spend my game days. There's a big area over there. They've got the vests that you wear as a photographer. They have different colors for different people. The blues are for regular photographers, yellows are for team affiliated photographers, and then there's others for folks affiliated with the CFP and others. All they have just row after row after row of seats and power strips and areas where you can sit and work. They do feed you down here as well. They'll have food when we get a little closer to kickoff time. Looks like mac and cheese is on the menu today. So again, here is the little workroom there. And these tables will be just about full by the time kickoff rolls around. So now we'll head back out here, and this is where Notre Dame's locker room is. Fighting Irish. Right in here, you can see the sign. They will not want me going back there, but you can see the sign for the locker room. That is the Notre Dame locker room right there. They will come out here, head down this way. We're going to head down inside this wall. You see the lights there. It's going to make the lighting look cool when they come down the hallway. And then they'll head down this tunnel. This is the southwest tunnel. This is number 4. They'll come down here. All Notre Dame and college football playoff branded. And I'll come right out here, head out that tunnel. You can see those kind of bracket looking things. That's a college football playoff logo. They will come right out there. We'll go back up to here and let you walk around the rest of the concourse. If you want to see the field level, I did a video on the field level earlier this afternoon. You can find that on our YouTube channel as well. youtube.com/BuckeyeHuddle. So here's a little more underneath here. See the Falcons branded stuff. They keep that in the spots where you don't see it. Out in the Stadium Bowl, that's all covered up by college football playoff branded stuff. This is pyro. They're going to use this for the team as the team runs out. This is obviously the Notre Dame corner, so this is the Notre Dame stuff. You have fire shooting out of that. And it looks like that'll be fireworks and the little round things right there, and then fire coming out of that. So you'll have that all when the team runs out. And these are kind of like things that they put on the side of the tunnels and shoot some steam out of that, or CO2. So now again, we are back underneath. This is stadium workers, I believe, in there getting ready for their shift because the stadium is not open to the public yet. This is underneath. Just have a lot of Atlanta Falcons branded stuff, as you would expect in the home of the Atlanta Falcons. This is the Falcons locker room. It has been borrowed for today by the College Football Playoff office and the College Football Playoff photo and video folks. They don't have to mingle with us regular folks. Need to charge a golf cart? They have a spot for that. You have medical facilities here, x-ray here, if anyone gets injured. And you never know what you're going to see when you pop your head into here. This is a creative office, but golf carts and a scissor lift and ladders and all sorts of stuff down there. This is the Mercedes-Benz Club. This is, I think, maybe even a slightly higher roller area than the Delta Club we were in earlier. Just like to take a quick peek around in here. And lots of bar areas. This looks pretty similar to the Delta Club. Take you over here, let you see the stuff that was on the other side that we didn't look at there. Barbecue and mac, chicken, burgers. Pretty pretty much all the same stuff you probably have outside, but you have a much smaller crowds. The lines are going to be much shorter in here. Get your own private bathrooms. That is a nice spot. So we'll walk over here. If you happen to be in the market for a new Mercedes, don't worry, they have them here. Makes sense for a Mercedes-Benz Stadium to have some Mercedes-Benzes here to look at. One of the joys of being here at the beginning of a game or hours before a game, you never know what you're going to get in terms of what's the noise going to be. Sometimes they're doing microphone checks. So there you go. I had someone ask me if there were cars in the stadium. The answer is yes, but not necessarily in the public areas. So there it is. So we'll head back out now and wrap this tour up. And a little private bar area here for the Mercedes-Benz Club folks. If tickets for the cheap seats upstairs were going for close to $3,000 a pop on the secondary market, I can't imagine what these tickets would be going for this game. So there you go, the Mercedes-Benz Club here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they do have more cars in there. There's another one back there. Now we're going to head back down this tunnel, and there's some wind in here. You don't expect that inside. Lots of extra leftover stuff from the Falcons team store, mannequins and racks and all that kind of stuff. Another thing from the Falcons and Atlanta United team store. Lots of boxes of stuff. Has me wondering if any of these have the championship t-shirts for either of the teams. I'm going to guess not. They probably have those under lock and key somewhere. You got food stuff down here, storage for the concessions folks.
I got somewhere to go. I know.
Things you learn being down here for a while. And if you remember, we started this right on one side of the Ohio State locker room. We're going to finish up there. If you're wondering why I just said it was windy, well, that's a door to the outside. It is a cold wind blowing in from out there. This is the stage they're going to bring out on the field for the winning team to stand on after the game. They keep all this stuff stored down here, and then they'll wheel it out once the game gets close to the final.
Yes.
This is what's known as a green room, ESPN's green room. That's where the on-air folks go and sit and get dressed and do their hair and get their makeup done and all that kind of stuff and hang out before the game. That's where they will be hanging out. This is the northeast tunnel. This is where the Buckeyes are going to be coming out in just a few hours before the game. We'll walk you down here and let you just see a lot of the same stuff that you're going to see down in that end. Again, same pyro stuff for Ohio State. All the same stuff we just showed you over there for Notre Dame. Whole way here as the Buckeyes. There's like a wall there. So they'll be coming on the other side of that wall back to the field. So
right outside
that's where the Ohio State locker room is. It's back down there. It's again kind of blocked off there by that gate. But we're going to walk you back out and we're going to finish up on the field. And the Buckeyes will be walking just on the other side of that wall when they take the field. they will be coming right down here, down that tunnel. And you see those lights, all that stuff. That'll be part of the presentation as they take the field. They're playing some loud music out there, so I'm probably not going to go all the way out. But if you want to see the view on the field, get a look around the whole stadium, shot a whole separate video with that. You can find that on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Buckeye Huddle, behind the scenes at the national championship game at field level. So you can find that there. There you go. We'll finish up here. If you enjoyed this one, make sure you hit the thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Buckeye Huddle. Make sure you check us out at BuckeyeHuddle.com as well. We got great coverage of the team. We got our whole team of insiders there covering the Buckeyes. Recruiting, team coverage, X's and O's. You can find it all there at BuckeyeHuddle.com. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. We'll have more coverage coming up in just a little bit.